I love driving this car around town. It is literally the best. There is not a better car that I own. This is my new mirror. I'm a happy Adam. So I'm gonna take a couple minutes, not even a couple minutes, this is probably like a minute worth of talking, to address some stuff that I saw in yesterday's video that I feel like I should probably address. One, I saw some people saying, why don't you just mold the rear quarter panels? That is something that I thought I would initially want to do, and Randy was super about doing it. He's done it before and it looks really clean. The problem is with a drift car, especially one that has a lot of impacts and crashes, if you do get damage when it's molded on, it becomes a massive pain for replacing. So it does look good, but when it's molded and then it cracks or something goes wrong, it doesn't look good. Where this, we'll just be able to drill the rivets out, get another one painted, trimmed up, and just pop it right on and not have to worry about all the messed up stuff. So that's the reasoning behind that. Make it nice and simple to keep looking nice. It is getting kind of nice, isn't it? Yeah. So another thing that I saw you guys talking about too, which probably looked really bad, almost as bad as this parking job. You guys saw that the Mustang was parked in the handicap spot the other day. So at our warehouse at this new place, we only have like really 4 parking spots that are dedicated to us, and that's one of them. Since it's private property and literally our building isn't open to the public, that is okay. It's just the building that was here before did have customers coming in, so they needed to have a handicap spot. Now with that in mind, there are other businesses around us and there are other spots for disabled people to use. I would never park in a handicap spot, so I just want to make that very clear, as I know that that may have looked not okay, but there are a lot of cars here and we got to do the best that we can with the parking space that we have. All right, so let's talk open house. If any of you guys aren't familiar yet, this isn't an open house at my personal house. This is an open house at the warehouse. We call it an open house. It's kind of two-sided. It's pretty much the only like public meetup we do at our own actual location throughout the year, but we also like to double it because the season when we did it last year, kind of the whole idea behind it was to also be a toy drive. So what we're gonna be doing, and I don't know if it's a little bit overly optimistic of a goal or not, last year I think we had around 1,000 people show up, so I think it's doable. The goal this year is to fill my trailer that like we put my car in. It's a 30-foot trailer with toys, so afterwards we can have like a cool shot of all the toys, bring them to Toys for Tots, and I feel like it's a good goal to have. So it will be an open house. The way that it played out last year, we had food, Gringos Locos came, they're gonna be coming again this year. We'll have like all our rad cars here. We have a bunch of YouTube friends coming in. I don't know who necessarily wants me to say that they're coming or not, but you guys can probably guess most of the people that are gonna be coming, hanging out. We'll be doing fun stuff throughout the week. So the videos will be rad, but also this gives you guys an opportunity, if you are local, to come hang out for the day. I think, I'll have the flyer up, but I think it's gonna be like, not 9, like maybe like 11:30 to 5. So we'll have, you know, our cars parked. It'll be kind of like a car meet. We also got access to a couple different parking lots all around our block, so parking shouldn't be an issue. This year we have police on staff because last year it got a bit crazy just because there's so many people. What else can I think of while I'm talking about it? So you'll come, hang out. We'll also do like deals on merch and stuff. Whether it's, last year we did like some ridiculously priced scratch and dent shirts, whether it had like a small stain or a messed up thread or something, but our shirt supplier has gotten a lot better, so we haven't had any issues like that. So we'll probably still do like certain deals on merch. Some stuff we'll probably sell that we don't normally sell on the website or stuff like that. But mainly it's just a place, opportunity for you guys to come if you want to meet me or any of the guys or anyone that's a part of the videos. Pretty much everyone will be here. We'll all have all our cars here. It's kind of been my deadline for getting both the warehouse looking really nice and presentable, because I want it to look rad for when you guys come and see it, and to get all the cars looking top notch. So that's why we've been spending a lot of time cleaning, a lot of time going over the cars, trying to get everything dialed in. But yeah, you can come, hang out. There'll be food, music, bring a toy, of course, because the mission is to get that trailer filled with toys, and we will give you a raffle ticket if you bring a toy, and then that raffle ticket will get you a chance to win some rad stuff. I don't know what the prizes are going to be yet. I know a couple of sponsors that I work with. I'm working on trying to get them to give me some stuff to give away. We could probably give away some of the stuff here too. I thought about maybe like giving away one of my S13 doors. I don't know if that would be cool or if that would be something that you guys would be interested in or not. I thought about using stuff like that before for doing like a online raffle for charity or something, because stuff like that's like really cool and really important to me, and maybe to you guys too if you've watched the channel for a while, but it's not something that I would ever just like want to sell, or you know what I mean? So I don't know, but anyway, yeah, come hang out. There'll be food, music, and cars, and lots of YouTubers, and it should be pretty cool. So that's what you can expect. Tommy, am I missing anything? Are you listening to me talk and ramble? Is there anything that I'm not thinking about? Ooh, is that an Evo? Is that an Evo?
That's not an Evo.
No, seriously.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's a rally art with an Evo wing.
It looked like an Evo, what, 6?
No.
It had like Evo 6 tails.
No, that would be a base model
Are you sure?
Lancer.
You positive?
Yes.
Oh, well, there you have it. What else am I missing?
Oh, car parts.
Car parts?
Old car parts.
I was gonna sell a bunch of old car parts, but I've just been posting them on Twitter and stuff, and so many people have already come and like bought them that I don't really think I'm gonna have that much left to sell, to be honest.
We can figure some stuff out.
Yeah, so maybe we'll have some of like our used parts and stuff for sale. Like I said, the main idea is to be able to come hang out with everybody, see all the cars in person, and bring a toy so we can have a rad, massive trailer full of toys to donate for Toys for Tots.
Maybe a car for sale.
A car for sale?
Maybe a car for sale.
You gonna get rid of the Skyline?
Thinking about it. Maybe I could put a for sale sign on it.
No, I mean, I feel like it's now that we've mentioned it. Wow, did my camera go down more? Because I feel like, hopefully my head wasn't chopped this whole time. Tommy is going to be selling his 4-door Skyline. So if anyone's in the market for a really clean, like proper JDM spec Skyline, it's got a sick twin disc, the paint's rad, it's gonna be on the market. Just saying. RB20, I think revs high, sounds good,
Makes
comfortable. Anything else I'm missing?
Has AC. Has AC and heat. That's always a plus.
It's on coilovers.
Yep.
Does it come on nice wheels?
It'll come on some wheels.
You do realize this is gonna like we have to like basically list the car, because now that we mentioned it, people are gonna want to know more. I'll put a link in the description. I don't know whether it'll be a Craigslist post or what, or maybe a Facebook post or something, or maybe a link to Tommy's Instagram where you guys can see more details on the car.
I'll make an Instagram post about it. I'll make it my most recent post for like a couple days after everyone sees this, so you guys can check it out, and I'll put all the information on there.
But it's a pretty clean car, and yeah, we'll have the details on that. But for now, the goal for the rest of the day, we actually are going to be working on the Z today. We got some stuff to put on the Z to get that back up to par. S13 Randy's going to be coming by to help finish up some of the fitment stuff. The R32, what was wrong with it? We just needed to replace one of the ball joints, was kind of going bad a little bit. Yeah, so that's what's in store for today. And look, I know that you guys didn't really get to witness everything that I did last night, but this whole area is a lot more clean now, and we have a lot more space, which is really cool. But still looking like a mess in here, but our lights are here, our cabinets are here, we just have to go get them. Yeah, it's getting pretty exciting. This place is starting to come together. Alberto's task for today is to get this beautiful bash bar on this car, but the problem is it is a bolt-on affair, but my frame rails have seen better days, so he's gonna have to come up with some sort of plate situation so I had something rigid to mount my bash bar to. Now, this looks cool. I think Ginge recommended we get these. Honestly, what I've learned is that it's good to have a not super strong bash bar, otherwise it does stuff like that to your frame rails, where this is like super heavy, super rigid, to where I'm honestly concerned if anything happens to the car. Rather than this taking the impact like it should, that's the whole idea behind a factory crash bar. That's why these are like thin and can take abuse, and these will hopefully bend before bending the car. But this is so rigid that honestly, it's probably a bad idea to put it on, but it'll look cool, so. Right? Is that pretty accurate?
No, that's good. That's a good way to put it.
Would you agree as well, Alberto?
What?
That it's pretty stupid to put something this rigid on the car, but it'll look cool, so we'll do it anyway?
Yes, hopefully it doesn't fall off.
Yeah, right?
If you hit anything, it will destroy the K rail or something, but that won't get destroyed.
You're right.
No, it'll destroy the car. That'll stay in one piece for sure.
Yeah, with a car it'll be bye-bye. But it's alright. Honestly, if it had 3 wheels, I'd still appreciate it. So, what I'm gonna work out on this car right now, I don't know why you found that funny. You don't find any of my jokes funny. I'm gonna try to do the LZMFG on the other side of the Skyline, since I got all the space, and I figured it's a good time to do it. I missed the epic shot of smoke pouring out of the back of the Z. from Alberto welding everything. Dude, it's just fuming. Another thing that the man himself recommended that's been treating him very well in his car are these nifty little side bash bars that just bolt right up. Mine isn't bolted in right now, but I'm just kind of resting there. So basically when we hit each other with our wheels, the idea is that it'll push against this instead of our doors and stuff. How's it been working?
It's protecting my door some, except for like big hits with bash bars and stuff.
It's kind of cool. I wanted to do it black so it would like kind of stand this out a little bit less, but I don't think it looks terrible. This bad boy just reuses the old hardware, but I had to find 2 for the back. I'm gonna try to like cut my splitters so I can still put my splitters on. I'll just have to like make like a little slice so they just slip right in there. Probably gonna save this part for another day, but I'll probably just basically like trim a little section out of here. That way I can mount it and then mount this after the fact. So looking at it, I know that this can't really stick out that much. But I think I'm gonna deal with it after because I need to get new screws and stuff to actually keep it in because these self-tappers aren't doing the job. Well, Alberto's been fooling around in back getting nothing done. Mounted this sick bash bar. Alberto, what do you think of this bash bar or this sidebar I put all this time into? Pretty all right?
It's pretty cool, man. That's cool as this big Johnny over here.
All right, walk me through what you had to do.
Oh my God, don't even get me started.
He's been working on this thing for a while. Show how rigid it is first. We should have showed how flexible it was before, literally.
Yeah, it was like just dangling there.
V1, it was like...
Yeah, I ended up just like adding a bunch of weld because since the mounts pretty much got completely destroyed, I have to pretty much make plates and then try to like get the metal pulling off so I can weld the plate to the car so I can make the bar bolt on. One of the features of this bar bolts on with the OEM hardware. So if you ever want to take it off, whatever, for whatever reason, replace it, repaint it, whatever, it always comes off like the factory one.
I thought he was gonna have to weld it solid, but he wound up just being able to make it bolt on, which is sick.
Yeah.
Question is, how's the rear bumper gonna fit with it? I know Matt had to cut his.
What
but
rear bumper?
No, we're gonna put a rear bumper on it. Does he look stupid because it needs like something up here? So we might just do what Ginge did and just do like the bumper cut. So it's just like
zip tie transfer this to here. Done.
Yeah, we'll see. That crazy carts I hear. People always steal my crazy carts.
Color in your car. So you have a dog. Can you tell me about it?
I never used to make fun of you or believe in stereotypes until you got subwoofers, Alberto. He can't hear me. Just had someone come up to the light next to me and tell me my gas smells good. That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Of course.
I did not do that on purpose. Because you said thanks, so Siri said of course.
Thanks.
Yeah, why are you parking so far away from everybody?
I don't know, I've never been here.
It's so funny, I forgot that Navo had the Evo. I thought he still drove the Camry. And I heard a car and I was like, oh dude, someone's passing you right now. And he was like, no, that's my car. This thing's so cool. Do you see all that that's dripping on the ground right now? That would have been all over my car because me and Alberto both don't have cup holders, dog. What were you saying, Alberto, about cup holders?
If your car has a cup holder, it's not fast enough.
There you go. It's cool to meet. Just a bunch of like little drift cars and stuff. This dude rolled up. And me and Navo were making bets about it, whether he was on air or not. And it's a mini one on air. Thing's sick. This is more JDM than my Skyline. Navo's about to let me drive his Evo right now. Dude, if I wanted like an Evo daily, this would literally be it. This thing is so beautiful. It's got nice brakes, nice suspension. How much power does it make?
500 wheel.
So it makes an extra 100 more than my Evo. Is it stock engine?
Yeah, unfortunately.
It can handle that? All right, well let's hope that I'm not the one that blows it up. The blue lights are cool. That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's
the clutch is
supposed to
heavy.
be white.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. I like it. I'm excited. I've never driven a newer Evo. Will I be sold? Dude, it sounded so sick when you flew by me.
Is it recording now?
Yeah, I think so. I cannot believe, like it always blows my mind how quickly Evos spool, even like a big turbo. Like that's sick. Can I step on it?
Go.
Sorry. Mine revs to 8. I forgot. I didn't mean to hit rev limiter. I'm sorry, Navo.
Go to like 75.
Okay.
It revs so quick though.
Yeah. It caught me off guard.
It gets me too.
Is this turn right? Yeah. feels a lot different than my Evo.
You know what's funny?
It needs a suede wheel.
The SRT feels way rowdier than this.
I bet. This doesn't feel rowdy. Like it feels
It's-
fast, but it
it's
doesn't feel
chill.
rowdy. Yeah. Third gear gets you in this. It's weird because I think my Evo is shorter gearing, maybe.
Shorter than this?
I think so, yeah. Because my
Damn.
car, I'm like, mom. This
Yeah.
one, like, they felt a little bit longer. Is it 6-speed?
5.
Huh. I don't know. I'm sure there's like an Evo expert that would know. This thing sounds so cool.
It's rowdy. It's
Just let me
chill,
drive
but
it.
still rowdy.
How'd I do shifting? I tried to like very like roll into it.
It's good.
Well, all-wheel drive cars, like I didn't know at first, you can't like bang gears like you can a rear-wheel drive car because
Yeah.
it doesn't like it. Thanks for letting me drive it.
Anytime, man.
Oh, hey. Welcome. I never showed you guys. I finished the livery on this side. Look, I think my camera died mid livery install, but look at that. Came out really nice. I did a very similar repair that I did to the other side on this side. I didn't go as crazy high because I just figured I'd live with those bubbles and have the seam down a little bit lower so it's harder to see. I'm pretty happy with it. I've never really been someone that's like good at putting on vinyl. I will say though, I've been doing it a lot lately, especially with like proper wrap vinyl between all the proximity logos, the logos on this car. I've been getting a little bit better at it. So, I mean, something as simple as this, like I'm pretty proud of how the seam and how I was able to get a nice seam and line and get most of the bubbles out. Not really that hard of a thing to do, and I kind of cleverly placed it. I will say though, I was like being stupid and I didn't do a nice clean cut on this. I was also using a dull razor, so that didn't help. But anyway, Skyline's looking good. Look at you. Just hardcore jamming to some old school Day to Remember on the way back. It's been a minute. It was a fun, chill night. Yeah, tomorrow we are going to, maybe we'll go back to the drag strip. Maybe we'll take the BMW. Let me know what car you guys want to see me take to the drag strip. All right, comment below. I want to run the BMW. I'm probably gonna take the BMW regardless of what you say. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I do read your comments and take into your advice, but maybe not this time. But anyway, this car brings such smiles to my face, such great smells to my nose, such great sounds to my ears, such big smiles to my face. But it's time now to go watch Game of Thrones because it's not super late. We're getting back. Video's pretty much done. It's only 11:27. Look at that. Not too bad. But anyway, I like you guys a lot. I love you guys. I was gonna say that, but then I was like, is it too soon for that L word? But I'm like, man, we've been doing it like 9 years. We can see this L word. All right, I'm in a little weird mood right now. I have no idea why. It could be all the E85 fumes because my eyes are burning a little bit. Doesn't really make sense, but I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.